Hi crafters, it's Karen, and yay, I'm back with my 14th scrapping off the rack video. This is the first scrapping off the rack video I've done in a very long time. But today I'm working with the mixed media paper stack from Recollections. This was a hot buy paper pad, so I was able to pick it up for under $6, and look at this pad. It's just gorgeous. It has flecks of gold in it, gold foil, but it's like a thinner gold foil. Just a beautiful paper stack, perfect for mixed media. And I'm working with this picture of my stepdaughter Jennifer, my granddaughter Alyssa, and my son-in-law Junior. And they were in the car, and they all have those sunglasses on. Super cute. Now I did this part off the camera, and I have seen many other scrappers do this, but most recently I saw a video from Kat Martin, and I'm going to link her below because she is what inspired this layout for me. But she cut an inch, I don't know how to say it, an inch margin, and created these corner strips, if you will. And it just looked very, very cool. So I'm taking that inspiration for this particular layout. And I decided for that extra subtle touch of gold, I'm using this Deco Foil gold pen, paint pen. I picked it up at Hobby Lobby, and it's wonderful. I haven't used this gold paint pen in a very long time. You know, I've been out of my scrap room for a long time, and I picked it up and I started using it, and it hasn't dried up or anything. It's just beautiful. So it adds that just subtle touch that I need. And these are the corner strips that I was talking about, and I'm going to place them in a way on my layout so that it becomes like almost like a type of arrow or sort of a chevron look. You'll see, it looks very cool, and it just brings your eye to the photo. And I thought that this layout would be a kind of a cool, have a mixed media look to it because of the paper collection, and I do some stamping, but also have a youthful, wild look about it because my stepdaughter and her family, they're young. So I thought this layout was appropriate for what I was scrapping. I decided to take this leftover piece of this paper from the paper stack and fussy cut this flower that is drawn out with white. It looks like a white Sharpie. I just thought it was cool, and it would add a really sweet you know, focus up in the top right. And I'm going to use this other one as well. Just to bring a couple more embellishment clusters to the layout. So I love the way that looks. I did want my photo to be more towards the bottom of the page, but you can arrange these, you know, corner strips any way you want, and they're just very cool to play with. So I'm trying to measure it out and put it the way that I originally put it when I first laid it down, and it's a little higher than what I wanted, but that's all right, we'll make it work. And now I decided I wanted to do some stamping, and these are some mixed media stamps from Dinah Weekly, and I'm just going to use my archival ink to stamp them out. And this isn't really mixed media. I mean, I don't use any wet mediums except for the splatters at the end. However, it does have a mixed media look about it because of the paper collection, because of the stamping. So I thought it turned out to be an interesting looking layout. And I do use a couple of different textured embellishments as well. So I decided to just go with the circle stamp there. And now I'm going to add this messy script stamp, but I'm going to make this a little bit more subtle with this. I forgot the name of this particular ink, but it's more like a light blue or aquamarine color, and it's kind of subtle. It doesn't really compete with that circle. And I wanted to create some groupings, stamped groupings, and I know my paper is going to lay and my photo is going to lay above some of these stamps, but that's what I wanted. I wanted to create some layers, and now I decided I did need a smaller script, a more what would you call it, obvious script stamp. And this I did use the black archival ink, and I just layered on top of the previous script. So that's all the stamping I'm going to do. Now I'm going to continue adding in my measured corners. I love that splash of gold foil on the tip of that second piece there. It's like someone spilled their gold foil paint on the paper, and it just adds a really cool element. Now I'm going to cut the excess off. I don't know if you could hear that, but it's very windy today in South Florida. I'm using my Scotch Quick Dry in the fine line bottle to attach my flowers that I fussy cut from the paper, and those will be the base of additional embellishment clusters for the layout. And there's that cute picture. This picture is so cute. I could have scrapbooked this photo 10 different ways and it would have been sweet because of the photo. I mean, I could have done a cute layout with a pair of die-cut sunglasses or something and played off that fact, or I don't know, just a bunch of different ways I could have scrapbooked this photo. I decided to go this route because of the color tones in the photo, and it's kind of a washed out photo, bright around the edges. I didn't do that. That's how the photo came out. I didn't edit it in any way. So I thought this was an appropriate layout to bring those characteristics of the photo out. So I met my photo on that one piece of the paper from the collection, and then I outlined it in the gold foil pen just to tie in how I outlined the paper of the paper and the layout. And I'm using this tissue paper that I picked up probably last year at Target with the gold foil hearts on it, and I'm going to layer it on there. I wanted to bring in a few different textures. That is another reason why the layout looks like more of a mixed media layout, because of the different textures. I didn't use a lot of different mediums, but the different textures and the look of this paper collection gives the illusion that it is a mixed media, more of a wet type of mixed media layout. And I decided to add some gold foil on the outside, what do you call it, the outside mat. And now I'm debating whether to use some cheesecloth underneath just to give another texture. And I fiddle with this quite a bit before I actually make a real decision. I'm sorry about my phone. I don't know how to keep it from making that noise. Let's see. So I added the dimensional tape, and now I'm just going to adhere the cheesecloth to the dimensional tape so that some is sticking up from the top and then from on the bottom. And I think I used my hot glue just to secure it a little more and to make it so that it will secure to my layout better. And now I'm considering adding flowers, and then I reach for, I'm going to use these Dear Lizzie thickers for my title, and I saw this My Crew, and at first my title was going to be Family, which kind of boring, but then I saw that it had My Crew, so I thought that's perfect for this photo and the sort of style of this particular layout. So I'm going to add a hashtag. I'm going to add some of these hearts to hashtag my crew. Add the hearts and I think a star for an extra touch. And some of these embellishments from Momenta that you can find at Hobby Lobby. And I love these because some of them are cork, some of them are canvas and chipboard and burlap. And I'm adding these little gold phrases. I think they say be happy, be bright, be you. I thought they were appropriate for the layout. A pack of these embellishments go a long way. I think this is the third layout that I've used them, and I still have quite a bit left. So they're well worth the money. And now I'm going to add some gold splatters with my Recollections gold ink, or what do they call it? I don't know. But I like it better than the Heidi Swapp gold, what do you call it? I forgot. Because it dries faster and it has a really great shimmer. And now I'm adding these little sayings. They say, choose happy, life is good, be wild. And these are from a sticker sheet that, from Recollections, they were meant for your planner. But of course I'm using them in my scrapbooking, and I'll use them in my art journaling. I love the color tones that these come in, and they're gold foil words, so they just work real well with the layout. And now I'm adding a little burlap bow, soft burlap bow, and this is also from Hobby Lobby, Paper Studio. And I'm putting it there on the top. And I'm going to add one of these gold dimensional butterflies from Recollections, but I'm going to take one of the dimensional stickers off so that it doesn't sit as high, it's not as dimensional. But just to add a little bit more gold foil in that side of the layout to tie it all in. And then I'm going to use my Bombay India ink and try to create some splatters here, but I should probably use a paintbrush when I do this rather than letting it glop on down. I would probably get better results. So thanks so much for watching. Pictures are coming up, and I am sure I will see you soon. Bye-bye now.